Hey there, I'm Stephanie Langston for Yallwire in Nashville, hanging out with the legendary Charlie Daniels, one of my favorite people always to interview.
You know what legendary means, don't you?
You?
Old.
Oh, no. You're only 77 years young,
I'm
right?
only 77 years. I like that, yeah. That's
Yeah,
good.
years young.
Mm-hmm.
This is a really unique opportunity we're talking about with you today. You are honoring one of your musical heroes,
I am.
Bob Dylan, with the release of this new album. Next week, it's coming up now.
1st of April.
So you have been listening to Dylan for more than 50 years now.
I have been, yeah.
Tell us about y'all's history and how it had an influence on your career.
I've been a Bob Dylan fan since back in the early 60s when he first started coming out with stuff with just him and the guitar and the harmonica. Back in 1969, I was a new musician in Nashville, and a friend of mine was doing Bob Dylan. He was producing Bob Dylan on an album called Nashville Skyline. And I asked him if I could play on one of the sessions, and it just so happened that the guitar player he was going to use on all the other sessions could not be on the first one. So he said, "Charlie, you want to come play on the first Dylan session?" Oh, well, yes, sir. I mean, I do, definitely. So anyway, I went down and played, and when I got through playing on that particular session, I was packing my instruments up, leaving. And Bob Dylan asked Bob Johnson, "Where's he going?" He said, "He's leaving. I got another guitar player coming in." He said, "I don't want another guitar player. I want him." That was probably the most 9 important words that had ever been said about me at that time, and I'll never forget it.
Well, I have to know what it was like working with Bob Dylan. Was it intimidating at all?
No, it was not at all. All the preconceived notions that I had at the time that we worked together on Nashville, it was the first time I met him in Nashville Skyline, I heard the eccentricities and standoffishness and all this stuff, and it was a bunch of junk. He was just as down to earth and nice and conversational and part of the crowd, and we're just a bunch of guys in the room making music together, and it was a very amiable, wonderful experience.
What about since then? Have y'all kept any sort of friendship up?
I ran into him a couple of times at like a Grammy Awards or something like that, but basically not. I talked to him on the phone about a week ago, something like that. First time we had any contact in years. But I wanted him to know that we had done the album, and I wanted him to know that he had played a big part in my career, that by using me on his early albums had done a lot for me, that a lot of recognition I probably wouldn't have gotten any other way.
So I have to ask you, on this album, of the 10 that you picked, what's your favorite?
I don't really have a favorite. I like the whole thing. One of the most unique arrangements on it is a song called "You Gotta Serve Somebody." That I think the arrangement came about in a very unique sort of way. I remember the band just starting out with a guitar riff and, "Hey, try this, try this, try this." And the first thing you know, we had something really different going. It's a different treatment on the song.
Well, Bob Dylan's definitely one of those people who everyone has tried at some point to emulate. But I noticed in listening to the songs on here, you still have your Charlie Daniels feel, but since it is acoustic, it is a little bit different for you.
It is. That makes it different in itself as being acoustic. But we approached these songs as if they were new material. That I didn't want to do them like anybody had done them before. I didn't want to do them like Bob had done them. I didn't want to do them like the Byrds or Peter, Paul, and Mary or anybody that's recorded any of those songs. I didn't want to copy their arrangements. I wanted to do our own unique arrangements on them, which was a criteria for every song that we did. If we would approach a song and we could not do it that way, we didn't feel comfortable doing it that way, we just put it aside and moved on.
Now that you've accomplished this, is there anyone else out there that you wouldn't mind paying tribute to, maybe in the future?
We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else in mind right now, particular about something. So I don't know what my next project will be. I got to live to be 150 to do everything I want to do. But
Twice as long as you have.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I don't have anything particular in mind right now. But I am very pleased with this album. You're not always as happy with listening back to something a month or so after you do it, and you think, "I wish I'd have done this or that or the other thing." I'm pretty happy with all the stuff we did on this album. It's not perfect. Nothing is. But it's got a feel to it. It's got a great feel to it. It's got a great kind of an ambiance to it that you can't manufacture. It just has to happen, and it happened real well on this album.
Well, it's his lyrics that are so amazing and really what kind of struck home with you, right?
I love his lyrics. I don't always know what they mean.
Right.
I don't know if he always knows what they mean or not, but they are unique. and some of the lyrics are very plain. The quintessential Dylan song to me, if I had to pick one song that kind of personified what he did in the songs that he wrote, would be "The Times They Are Changing." But it was documenting a very real situation that was going on at the time. Was the two generations, for the first time in history, were really at loggerheads about styles, about music, about wars, about what was socially acceptable and what was not. I mean, they were just at each other's throat about it. It was like Bob documented this. It's like this is happening, whether you like it or whether you don't like it. It is happening. It is going to happen. So don't stand in the doorways. Don't block up the halls. Mothers and fathers, your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. If you don't, your old road is rapidly fading. Get out of the new one if you can't lend your hand, because the times they are changing. It was the truth. It was something was actually going on. So that one to me kind of personifies Dylan, if I had to pick one song.
Well, and I'd say that he does have a political tone in some of his music, which you are not shy about yourself.
Well, I don't know if it's political. I don't know what it is. Some of it, I don't know what the heck he's talking about. I mean, like Quinn the Eskimo, I have no idea what that song's about. I mean, I think I know where it came from. Anthony Quinn did a movie about an Eskimo a while back, years ago. That's the only place I can imagine the title came from. I don't know that to be a fact, but that's what I would think. But from there on, when Quinn the Eskimo gets here, all the pigeons are going to run to him. I don't know what that means. You know what it means?
No.
I have no idea. But it's a great song. It's got it's like a nice little sing-songy sort of song, so we included it.
Well, I know there's a lot of album compilations out there. Usually, though, it's all sorts of artists that kind of come together and do it. I don't know if I've heard of one of someone your stature anyway paying tribute to someone of his. It's pretty cool.
Well, he's always going to be one of my favorites. If you don't ever do anything else, what he's already done is always going to be a big part of my life. So I am honored to be able to pay tribute to Mr. Bob Dylan.
Well, and he's out there touring, as you mentioned. He's got a lot of shows in Japan. You are out there touring. You're booked for the rest of the year.
Let's go get it.
Are you going to be incorporating some of these songs on your
we're
stage?
doing. I've been doing Tangled Up in Blue and Times They Are Changing on the show, and I'll probably add some other stuff too as the year goes on.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to seeing you in a city near everyone out there.
Thank you, ma'am.
What about the title here?
Off the grid. It's acoustic. I couldn't use unplugged. Off the grid, acoustic, Doin It Dylan, which is pretty self-explanatory.
Love it. Off the grid, Doin It Dylan out April 1st, and that's no joke, right?
That's
April Fool's Day.
No joke. No joke about it.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Charlie
you, dear.
Daniels.
Always a pleasure.
Mr. Jinx and Miss Lucy, they jumped in a lake. I'm not